One thing that I've learned about climate action is just how many people it takes and how extensive of a process it is. You have to come up with a lot of strategies and implementation steps.
How many people it takes truly. It takes a long time to figure out what you need to get done and what steps you need to take to get there.
I've learned specifically in my group about travel and how to mitigate your emissions when traveling.
Many aspects of university are really important for sustainability, like travel, commuting, many things.
I've learned that climate action can definitely be a much more arduous and multi-stage process than I would have thought.
It's a really collaborative process.
It takes a village. You need many different opinions, perspectives, people, stakeholders.
How complex it is and how many steps there are to it. You have a budget, you have different things you have to consider, but you also need to look at the science.
One thing I've learned about climate action is just the level of nuance that goes into every single idea. You're always rolling with that nuance and you gotta be prepared for whatever happens.
Our students are really working hard to get things done. I think it's really important that they recognize that we are doing these things and also we need help from them.
We really need to hold ourselves to this action.
The climate action plan should be one of their top priorities just because climate change is big and it's a pressing issue, and especially for a university this size, we really need to adapt.
It is, at least Office of Sustainability's #1 priority, and a lot of the students here as well.
A lot of time and work has gone into this plan. From all of us who worked on it, it's really important to us, as well as the greater university who hasn't seen it yet.
It's real science involved. There's reason we choose numbers we choose.
What really matters is our actions and how we follow through and implement this plan.
It's important to facilitate actual behavior change, and then in order to do that we need to find ways to incentivize and educate students on those changes.
Though we have budget constrictions and though there are different issues that we are facing, this is the most pressing issue of our time right now, and it's something that absolutely needs to be addressed in the immediate future. It's not something that we can put off.
It's really important to know what's going on campus and know that climate action planning is happening.
And it's not just an Office of Sustainability thing. Everyone in the university needs to be united.
While it's a plan for the university, the students, the population that's part of it, have a lot of weight in how well it actually gets enacted.
The different working groups in this plan, they really touch on kind of the everyday life of the student in ways that you wouldn't think about before.
It was built with students in mind, with the opinions from students, with the intention to benefit current and future students' lives. So go through it, read it, see how it resonates with you.
You may not think it impacts you, but individual actions always matter.
Sometimes it can be really tough to really see what the university is doing to combat climate change. Though it might not seem like it, we are working on it, and it is a constant work in progress.
I just would like them to be able and have the confidence to share their voices. We had a lot of opportunities this past time to come to different town halls and meetings, and I want them to be able to come open and hear that we are working towards it, and that we're working under certain constraints, but we want to be able to hear what they're thinking and kind of work with them through those constraints and hear their concerns because this is their campus.
There are so many different ways to get involved. You can join any of the myriad clubs we have about environmentalism on campus. You can work here in the Office of Sustainability.
Get involved in organizations, find a job, find an internship.
Continue to reach out, keep sending those emails, keep bringing awareness.
And no action is too small. We are working on this huge project, on this huge plan for our big university, but when it comes down to it, it also matters what the individual is doing.
You have to trust the process. You can't just turn everything electric overnight. You have to be willing to work through those obstacles and work with a wide variety of viewpoints to get to the point you want. We're all aiming for the same goal.
It takes a really long time to figure out policies and strategies, so if something that you want to change on campus isn't happening as fast as you want it to, don't be let down, keep on working at it.
It's just to listen to others. You can't really move forward without mutual understanding.